Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy, Jordan. What's up, man? How you doing, dog? What's good with you, man?
Chilling, baby. Chilling. You know.
This was a fucked up weekend. You know what's popping with me, nigga. A fucked up ass weekend. First of all, I want to make hopefully all. Don't ask why. You know why, dude. You trolling motherfucker. You understand? I hope all the mothers across the country. I don't know what's going on in other parts of the world if they celebrate, you know, Mother's Day the same day we do. But all the women across the country, you know what I mean? Hope y'all had a great Mother's Day yesterday, a great Mother's Day weekend with your family, with your kids and all of that. You know what I mean? And hopefully you got some good gifts. You know what I mean? Because my Philadelphia 76ers gave their mama a fucked up ass gift yesterday by getting their ass beat and swept by the New York Knicks. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, we're here to talk sports, so we might as well go ahead and get started and get this fucking bullshit out the way. Niggas been trolling me, talking crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, niggas been trolling me, talking crazy and shit. You know what I mean? You know niggas like E want to talk crazy. E hit me today, tell me, why you getting on me? Man, bro, you talking shit. I'm talking shit right along with you. Don't play boy, cry, wolf now. E do the most talking shit, but then when shit hit, when motherfucker want to respond, he want to play boy, cry, wolf or act like he the victim and shit. Taking a whole bunch. If you can't stand the heat, get up out the kitchen. If you can't take it, don't dish it out. You know what I mean? That's just how that goes. Don't play victim and try to be the boy who cried wolf now. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, fucked up weekend for the Sixers. Couldn't even get a win in the New York Knicks Sixers series in the second round. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, man. They beat our motherfucking ass bad too. Beat our ass bad. So let's go ahead and jump right into it because we've seen the Knicks go ahead and sweep us being the Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I mean? Knicks advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. They there again. My son, he was talking crazy to me. I don't know why he be talking crazy. He a Houston Rockets fan, and my boy Brown and the Lakers beat that ass in the first round. So I don't know why he talking crazy and laughing and jumping up and down and shit over there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, though, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they did beat our ass, man. Knicks headed to the Eastern Conference Finals real quick, too. It was real quick 4 games, made quick work of us. You know what I mean? And but what's next for the Philadelphia 76ers? What's next for the Philadelphia 76ers? Let me tell you exactly what. I'm going to say the same thing I've been said. I put this out on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, it's time for change. It's time for change in our organization. And you know what? And I want to start with the front office. And I was talking about Daryl Morey. Daryl Morey is the guy who also brought James Harden here. And we know that didn't pan out the way it's supposed to. And it never does with James Harden. I don't know why he tried to rekindle that motherfucking flame, but he did it. And he was gone quick. Okay? You extended Joel Embiid 3-year, $193 million. When they did that, I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? This dude, he don't even play. What are we giving him all this money for? You know what I'm saying? We did that at the trade deadline. You stood pat. You did nothing. And on top of that, you let Jared McCain go. And what he provided for us was supreme shooting, being able to he can get to the lane, get out in transition. He spread the floor. He do all that.
Supreme shooting is crazy, though.
Man, I'm just saying. Looking, bro, listen. When he was with us, he was knocking shit down. You feel what I'm saying? He's a he a better shooter than what we had out there right now. He a better shooter than them. You know what I'm saying? He would have been the best shooter on our team for sure. But he spread the floor for us. You got rid of him for what reason? I still don't understand that. I was like, why would they do that? You know what I mean? So, you know, this Joel Embiid thing, it's his time. I said it before. I said it already. It's the process is over, bro. The process is your injury history. That's the process right there. It's nothing else, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we are, and the thing is, I can sit up here and say, I said before, we need to go ahead and get rid of Joel Embiid, and we need to get rid of Paul George. And oh, speaking of Paul George, they gave him 4 years, $212 million. I forgot I left him out. You know what I mean? Did he have a good series last series? Yeah. Motherfucker, you should. You getting paid over $200 million. You want to see what he did game 3? The man had 15 points in the first quarter. Nothing else the rest of the game. This is Paul George. This is Paul George. Motherfucker want to hype him up when he have a good game or a few good games here and there. You know what I mean? And but no, this is who Paul George is. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't happy when we got Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Didn't give a damn when he missed them 25 games. For, you know what I mean? I said it on here. It's time for Joel Embiid to kick rocks. But here's the thing. I could talk about that all I want to, Jordan. Them kicking rocks and shit. Joel Embiid next year, he getting $58 million. $58.1 million. Paul George, $54.1 million. Maxey getting $40.8. Let's exclude Maxey right now because he ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody taking Joel Embiid no $58 million.
Yeah, you're right.
Ain't nobody doing that. So ain't nobody's gonna sit there and say, "Hey, yeah, we'll take Joel Embiid. We know he's beat up and battered, but I believe we could get him right." No, you can't. So he's gonna be there. Nobody wants to give Paul George $54 million, dog. That's how much money we paying this nigga. Paul George. So what's next for us? It needs to be changed, but how much change are we gonna get when you got two guys they ain't nobody gonna fucking want? Now listen, they'll take Paul George before they take Joel Embiid. I believe that because we know Joel Embiid, as soon as he step off the bus, he gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't trying to take shots at the man. It's just what it is. He can't scratch his ass without hurting the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Like, so something got to give, bro. And they got to start from the top. Bob Myers is there. He just got there. I believe he had heavy influence on getting VJ Edgecombe, which is a damn good pick. You know what I mean? We see what he do out there with the Warriors, with y'all when y'all in y'all office helping build that out there. But it's time for him to put his foot down and come with that, because when you got an organization like the Warriors and the run that y'all was doing and shit, that's great. That's great GM front office management. And also you're getting the players and coaching and all of that type of shit. Bob Myers should know we love him in Philly, but this guy, we're not going to get no better with him. So I'm hoping that they try to do something for Joel Embiid. I mean, bro, listen, Anthony Davis got traded. And he hurt all the time too. All the time. All the time he is hurt. He got traded. How come Joel Embiid can't get traded? So I don't see it happening quick, but I'm hoping that, you know, they at least explore those options. Joel Embiid in his interview was like, we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be here next year. When you talk like that, you feel and you know shit's coming to an end, because he knows that he been hurt his whole career. He'd been hurt in and out of the lineup, missed half of the games. I think he missed more games than he played or some type of shit like that, man. And he know this is a business, bro. And the Philadelphia 76ers fans are tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. So what's next? It needs to be Daryl Morey. He got to go get somebody else in there. Try to work some shit for Paul George and Embiid to get the fuck out. Maybe we can get some picks, you know what I'm saying, or make a trade with some other players. Something got to give, bro. Something, because it's going to be thinking, like I said before, thinking that this shit is going to get better every year is insanity. It's not going to change. He getting older.
I'm with you.
He getting older, bro. This shit.
I'm gonna let you get your rocks off.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say one more thing. This shit is over with, bro. It's over. The process is his injury history, and he's not blessed. He's not blessed with health. I'm tired of saying, "Oh, he's this when he's healthy." I'm tired of saying that shit. When he's healthy,
he needs to take a year off, man.
Jordan, the man has had years off, and he ain't right. The man fought, bro. Yeah, did he miss the first 2 years of his career? Huh? He didn't play.
Yeah.
He didn't play.
Yeah, that was like, when was that? Like 10 years?
Jordan. Do I need to bring up how many games he missed versus how many games he played?
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this is what I'm talking about for him to right now in his career, because he is so injured. He's really he's hurt like consistently all the time. Obviously, I think he needs to take some time and just
Jordan.
try to get as fully healthy. Listen, like I know it just is outlandish, but it is what it is. Like, because you ain't going, is nothing's working at the moment for him. So he might as well just go in and take like a real long time off and just try and get fully healthy, like fully try and be as fully healthy as he possibly could, and then go back into the season whenever he can get back into the season and just hope that maybe that can do something. Because literally, remember, how many things have worked now? Nothing has worked. He was already injured in the beginning when he first came in the league. Remember,
Yeah,
he wasn't even as big then.
right,
He wasn't even as big then.
right.
You know what I mean? And then now he's coming. He's been consistently hurt throughout his playoff career. Besides what the time that Jimmy Butler was there and they lost to Toronto,
He was hurt
or
then.
was he was hurt then too?
Living around
So it's
in.
like, yeah. So he's pretty much in a situation where nothing is absolutely working. I need to go. You need to go see someone. Go get work. Go get help. Take a year. Take 8 months. Whatever it needs to be to just try to recover as much as possible. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those. If it's already gonna be a
Jordan,
what what
but here's my thing. When he get hurt and miss the rest of the season, and then you get the whole playoffs, you go, and then the whole off season, how many months you think that is? That's damn near a year.
No. He needs to be consistently not playing, bro. He needs to consistently not play.
Man, he always not playing, man.
No, because
I,
he's not playing,
listen,
and he comes
I don't
back and he comes
listen,
back and
Jordan.
he's coming back with like semi-injured. He's coming
I
back
don't,
80%, 60%, 70%.
I don't,
This is my opinion what I think he should
yo,
happen, because there's nothing else that is working. And no
listen,
one's gonna take that contract right now. No one's taking Paul George contract. That's for
right,
fucking damn sure. Besides if it's a 1 year deal and maybe you have him and they're buying him out. You know what I
buyout,
mean? Like I don't
yeah,
know how many years is left on his deal. That's something
uh,
we probably have to look up.
maybe two,
Um,
like that.
but there's no other option. If no one's going to take him, you know what I'm saying? You might as well get prepared for that. Say, okay, Joel Embiid, go try to get fully healthy, fully recovered, and we'll go with the Maxi, the Edgecomb. It's going to be one of them seasons what you think is supposed to, like Boston had. Just it is what it is, because it ain't. It's not like what's working. What's happening now is working. Nothing is working.
Yeah,
So you got
but
to figure something out.
Jordan, okay, cool. That's a good way to go about it. But I'm here to tell you, he's still not going to last, because if you're telling me he needs to play consistently with no basketball, first of all, even if you take a year off, obviously you're still going to have to run and you're still going to have to shoot around to stay in the rhythm of the game. You can't just sit down and do nothing, because then you're going to
That's
get
fine.
fat. All right, hold on, but then you're going to get fat. You're going to get out of shape. So he's going to have to stay in shape, running and working out. Running and working out is putting pressure on your knees, on your back, on your feet, on everything. That's what it's doing. So even when you get 7, 8, 9 months off because you're not playing, bro, he still comes back and he's not healthy. If he take, all right, so cool. Let's just say he take 3 more
No,
months
that's
off.
not how it works. That's not how
Let's
it
say,
works.
yeah, it is. The nigga, he's not a healthy guy, bro. I don't. If he take a year off, he's gonna come back and still be hurt in some point in time.
I mean, that's a different story. I'm not sitting here trying to be like I know the future. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that we already know that the other thing is not working. And you already know that. So by no one's taking him, first off, you know that if he just does his normal thing that they always do, he's gonna be hurt, regardless. So take more time off, whatever it may be. Get on the bike. Don't run. Get on the bike. Do bike running.
Hey, listen,
Whatever it may be.
we ain't trying to pay you $58 million to go rehab.
It is what it is.
No, it's not what it is. It's time to go.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to pay
Yeah,
you
but
50.
no, but we already just agreed that no one's taking this nigga's money. No one's
Listen,
taking this nigga.
Jordan, you can't say that, because Anthony Davis got traded, and that nigga hurt all the time too. All the time. Every year.
Anthony Davis is different than Joel Embiid, I'll tell you that.
But they both still hurt every single year.
Yo,
And
one's
Anthony
hurt more
Davis
than
is
the other.
getting, that's fine, but they still hurt, bro. They still hurt. They still hurt. He's still hurt. He hasn't played
But
all
one is hurt more than the other.
Jordan, I can't tell. I can't tell. Lately, I can't tell. I can't.
I mean, I'm taking Anthony Davis before Joel Embiid because Joel
And,
Embiid is just
and that's still a lot of money to pay for a nigga who don't play. He got paid this year for not playing. He's out last year. Out like it's always a leg. Now Joel Embiid injuries may be a little more serious sometimes, but out is out. Not playing is not playing. Whether it's your knee, foot, back, whether it's a grade 4, grade 2, you out, bro. You out. So I don't think
I'll let you keep going.
I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility that Joel Embiid could be gone, could be traded. You know what I mean? And if it don't happen, all I'm saying is explore that. If it don't happen, all right, we know why. Because if he didn't need to be traded, he wouldn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't accept it, we know it's gonna be because the motherfucker be hurt all the time. I'm saying explore it though. Let us know that you exploring it. We sick of this shit. Sick of this shit, bro. Nothing. This gonna be. I said it before. It's gonna be the same thing every year, bro. Every year. Every year.
Okay, so as I said, I'm taking. He's gonna take some time, and no one's taking this contract, bro. No one's taking this contract right now. I can't see someone taking a Joel Embiid contract at this very moment. Like, if you can give me somebody who's gonna take a chance on this dude,
call Memphis. Call them.
32-year-old who's played about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 10, 11 seasons. It's 11 seasons. I'm just, few of them he's played under 40 games. No, like 5 of them he's played under 40 games.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them he didn't play at all. So out of the 6 seasons that he played, okay, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seasons, he didn't play 2 of them. Okay, he played 31 one season, 39 one season, 19 one season, 38 one season.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So half of the time, he's been hurt. And that's not including the times that he's played 50 games, because that's another 2. So there's a big difference between him and Anthony Davis. Huge.
But let me ask.
Wait. That's just very clear. That's huge.
Okay, cool. But cool. Okay, cool. So you comfortable with paying Anthony Davis a bunch of money for still going out there getting hurt? What you doing is taking his whole career. But lately, Anthony Davis has not been playing. And over the course of his career, he may not be out as long as Joel Embiid, but that nigga always misses games too. And it's, you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
I hear what you're saying. But what I'm saying, I hear what you're saying. However,
choose one.
No, it's not a pick and choose. Why I'm saying that is because you have 22, 24, 25, you have 23, 24, you have 22, 20 something. He's still playing more games than him.
Yeah, and missing a lot still though.
But he's still playing more games. He's still playing more games.
Yes, he is. Yeah, but
it's very simple. Like one is playing less, one is playing more, and they're both injured a lot. So if I'm gonna take someone, I'd rather take Anthony Davis. It's very simple.
He ain't gonna be there for you.
And then the other thing is the other thing is one is a lot bigger, okay, and one is they have absolutely situations with the knees.
Yep.
Which is another issue. Okay, if you're talking about Anthony Davis getting a groin injury or a finger injury or some bullshit like that, then that's something that I can deal with. But if you're talking about someone that has
if you're out all the time,
hold on, that's something. If someone has a fucking knee injury, my nigga, then that's a way different story. Especially a nigga that's one of the biggest niggas in the league. And on top of that, the type of basketball that's being played in today's game, which is another reason, because the niggas is gonna be moving and running a lot more, and he has to guard 1 through 5.
Don't seem like Anthony Davis for a long bit of time either.
So I'm taking Anthony Davis anyway. Okay. So now on top of that, Philly has to move on. And however, if they're moving on, in my opinion, the move on is because no one's going to take him. And if no one takes him, then you have to sit there and be like, Joel Embiid, you need to take some time to get fully fucking healthy. Like this offseason, it's not a rush back to get to play the first game of the season. Nigga, if you gotta wait till you come back into All-Star break, then that's what's gotta be, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And you gotta hope and you gotta hope that your team is well because they're playing. There's always a chance. So you're gonna have to hope with that. You feel what I'm saying? With Paul George, it's a different story. I mean, maybe what did you say? Did you check his contract? How long is his contract till?
Paul George, here, I got it right here. Paul George is with us until 20. He got 27, 28. That's a player option year. So he got 2 years left. Second year being a player option. He's gonna pick that up because he know nobody ain't gonna give him a fucking deal after that. He's gonna pick that up.
Yeah, so you have to wait another year until teams will take that expiring contract, right? So that's a thing that's more likely not going to happen. So you guys are going to have to run this back next year. You got to hope Edgecombe becomes a bit of a better player after the offseason workouts and all that. And you're going to be running things through Tyrese Maxey. So for you guys, I think, to be honest with you, I think it wasn't a successful season because we in my opinion, this was one of the better teams if you're talking about in terms of talent. In terms of talent, and it's not if you all in all, like, this is a team that can be competing to go to the Eastern Conference Finals and go into the finals with the talent that they have. You feel what I'm saying? But because of the injuries, that it just makes it that okay. That's why it might make it be like, okay, Joel Embiid was hurt, Paul George wasn't playing as well as they thought he should be, but it's just like that. All that is a compass into of the season, and for me, in my opinion, it's not a successful season. It's not a successful season.
Okay,
you know what I mean. And even getting out in the second round like this, even with a Joel Embiid getting hurt and not playing as much, where obviously I don't see them winning a series without Joel Embiid, a healthy Joel Embiid. But then you don't have a great Paul George either. And then, like I told you before, you have Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey playing inefficient basketball. It's not going to help either. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
So all in all, I do not think it was a successful season, in my opinion. I do not think it was a successful season.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you can go. It's your team, man.
So a successful season. I'm gonna still say yeah, for the simple fact Joel Embiid hardly played. He hardly played for one, and we had to do basically everything without the man. I think he only played like 34 games out of 82 games. You know what I'm saying? In and out the lineup all year long. And we got the second option, well, not second option, third option guy we got, you know what I mean, is a rookie. You know what I mean? He came in, he played, he got better along the year. He wasn't standing around like he first was the first part of the season, trying to find his way, trying to figure out where he fit in at. When Joel Embiid is there, all right, I'm sitting over here. When he ain't there, all right, I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? So his confidence grew throughout the season as a rookie, and we traded Jared McCain, who was a big pickup for us. And I don't understand. He was giving us 14.5 points when his rookie year. You know what I mean? And don't tell me he wasn't going to come back and still be productive for our team, because that's what he can do. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, getting to the playoffs, when we missed a whole bunch of games without Joel Embiid last year, you know what I mean? We was way under 500. Way under 500. Now, this year, we wasn't that far under 500. So we did a little better. First round against the number 2 seed, Boston, who was number 2 all year long, down 3-1. Joel Embiid missed the first 3 games, came back the 4th game, and still lost that game, and then put a Herculean effort on, you know what I mean, to come out there and help us win games 5, 6, and 7, come back from down 3-1. Yeah, we got swept, you know what I mean, against the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's mainly, I mean, the Knicks played good, you know what I mean? I don't want to try to take nothing from the motherfucking Knicks, even though I hate the fucking Knicks, you know what I mean? But they did play good, though, you know what I mean? Especially the first game, there was lights out on fire. In game 4, game 4 was shades of game 1, lights out on fire, and I think on fire even more, especially from 3-point shot, you know what I mean? And their defense intensity picked up all of that, you feel me? But when you got a hobbled nigga out here, and that's the guy who you want to try to run your offense through when he's hobbled. You got Tyrese Maxey, one game, he's doing this, and he's taking 9 shots, or he's taking this many shots, or whatever, because Joel Embiid's doing what he's doing it. You know what I mean? I'm going to give it a successful season. Now, that's not the success that I wanted, because the success that I would like to have, obviously, is to, win a championship, get to the finals, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? But it didn't happen like that. The beginning of the year, I said, I want us to get through the season fully healthy. That's the main thing on my mind. Let's get through it. I can't come out here and be saying, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. what I look like doing, that would be idiotic. That's fanning out. That's stupidity. Well, I'm gonna come out here and my team, Joel Embiid, can't even get out of bed without fracturing something or hurting something, and I'm gonna come out here and say, "Oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that." That's not what I do. So that's why I said I don't know what we're gonna do. I want us to have a successful season. I want us to be, show we can breathe without Joel Embiid, and let's just get through a healthy season. And that didn't happen with health. You know what I mean? We showed a little air without Joel Embiid a little bit, but I would like it to be more. So I'm going to give it a successful season. It's just not where I wanted it because of how we did make the playoffs still, and we came back from down 3-1. But shit, to each his own, my nigga. To each his own.
Yeah, I don't think it was a successful season. I think at the end of the day, that organization is built to go for a finals run. It's gonna be a postseason run, regardless of injuries or not. You get past the first round. That's not the barometer. You know what I mean? So that's why I say that it wasn't a successful season, in my opinion. Regardless of players getting hurt or not, when you hurt, it is what it is. Niggas came back. They showed that they can beat a good team in the Boston.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? With injuries and with no injuries. Like with injuries and people playing through injuries. So I at least expect a decent fight in terms of that second round matchup. You know what I mean? So it doesn't. Just because you go past one round, with the injuries and all that stuff, it's not deemed good enough at the end of the day for Philadelphia fans as well. I mean, injuries and not injuries, that niggas want deep postseason runs. That's what they want.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'm not the guy that's gonna overlook injuries. You can do that, you know what I mean? That's cool. You can say it is what it is, like it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? That's not true. That's not realistic. You know what I mean? We did get through the first round with Joel Embiid coming back from surgery and shit like that. But we had the question on this show, will he be able to uphold that? And he wasn't able to uphold it. Hell, he looked worse in the second round than he looked in the first round. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to sit up here and say, injuries, despite injuries or, blah, blah, blah. It is. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. It's not fair. I'm not doing it. No, sorry.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I want to be very clear, is that if you guys got the first round through the so-called better team, right, with Boston playing that style of play as well, because they play fast, right? Joel Embiid was there and wasn't there, and my thing is, they at least, if you have played that second round and at least 4-2, 4-3, I'll be like, it's not a successful season. They show fight, whatever it is. They got their ass beat, nigga. Like beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, you might as well have that Boston one. But it was like, yeah,
they had their chance. They had their chance.
It's just not enough. And I'm not saying that an injury, obviously Joel Embiid, we all clearly know a healthy Joel Embiid is a different story, right? But they showed that they can do stuff with that type of Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid just didn't play well enough in the second round.
Damn well.
New York.
You know damn well he not going to uphold that, dog. Hurt like
New York
the whole playoff.
On top of that, when New York also had Anunoby out injured, it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like they should be able to at least fight, do something a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go into the nuances of how they played, what they did wrong, but especially when that happened, I'm like, they should be able to compete, with a hobbled Joel Embiid. They showed that they can get some wins without him. They showed that, not really without him. They showed they can get some wins with him being out there, hobbled or not. So, and it's not like New York played well. So I don't want to sit here and act like New York didn't play well. Yeah, second round exit is not a successful season, especially what we thought they would do, knowing Joel Embiid is going to be like this, because we knew he's going to be like this.
Whoa. What did you think they was going to do? You say,
what do you mean?
No, you said a second round exit based off what we thought they was going to do. What was your thought?
Well, in the beginning of the season, with that type of team, you're thinking that this team is a team that should be able to go on a postseason run, no?
Jordan, the start of the season, we didn't know what we was going to be. Joel Embiid wasn't even playing. And we got a rookie out here too. There was no finals or nothing. That's not what that was. Bless you. Bless
you. I don't know what they're definitely that team, especially when you guys were playing. When you guys started playing well.
Bless you.
When you started playing well. Sorry. When you started playing decently well, this is a team that can, like, with the players that you have, and you have a decently healthy Joel Embiid, it's a playoff team that can make a push run. This team that can make a push run.
We go agree.
What you talking about?
We gonna agree to disagree, but yeah, we're gonna agree to disagree. This ain't going nowhere. Because I mean, you saying that because you putting stock in Paul George, and that's what you're doing, and I don't. So I mean, my expectations was not as high as yours, and this is my team, so we can agree to disagree. I don't even want to talk about it. It is what it is. Yeah, I ain't nothing to say, man. Talk about the New York Knicks, though. You think this New York Knicks team could go to the finals? Can they win the NBA Finals? New York Knicks. Can the New York Knicks win the NBA Finals?
No.
Why not?
Their best player is 6'2" or 6'1".
What? The way you talked about our team supposed to be this. They just swept us with that player, 6'2", 6'1".
Yeah, that's in the second round. Talking about finals.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but ain't we both? You said we was a team that can make deep playoff runs. So you talking about?
We're talking about the Knicks, bro. What does that do to anything?
No. What I'm saying, no. What I'm saying is, you were quick to say that no, they can't because they got 6'2". I'm saying you were just putting this much talk on our 6 foot, whatever, 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", whatever the size of his height is. Okay, whatever his height is. You just said. Our team is supposed to be a team basically going to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's basically what you said. Well, getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, you're a damn good team, and you could be a team to go to the finals. Well, they just swept us. So how can they just swept us with that 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2" guy? So why don't you think they could go out here to the finals and do some damage? If we supposed to be that good?
Because you're going to be playing against better teams that have better players that are bigger, that can defend. And when you have a smaller guy when playing against one of the best teams in the NBA, it doesn't usually win.
So why you couldn't just say that instead of just saying no? We on the show to expound
Shut up, man. Shut up.
Elaborate on what we think.
Listen.
What are we talking about? Yeah, you know. You can't just say no, niggas. Explain it. I want to. So keep talking. Go ahead. Let me put myself on mute because this is
no. That's it. That's all. New York Knicks is not. Listen, New York Knicks is playing well. I don't want to act like New York Knicks ain't playing well. They playing well. And the next round is going to be a great round if Detroit gets through or whoever gets through. I think it's going to be a good series. But I really do think Anunoby's going to have to be back. Anunoby's going to have to be back if they play Detroit.
He was big for him, sure.
Yeah, he was. So that's going to play a big part. But I don't want to take anything away from Mel's team. You know what I mean? They're playing well. I
try to get him on the show.
Yeah, Cat's doing well. I love, Cat Kentucky Blue. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky Blue all the way. You feel me? Getting the job done. All the Kentucky players doing their thing.
No cool points. If they win the championship, that ain't no cool points for you, motherfucker. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't slick. You ain't get no cool points for that shit. Fuck out of here.
So we gotta, I'm loving it, man. I'm loving this. You having the Knicks in the playoffs, it gives, a lot of fans out there. It gets everything going because no one really wants to see if the Knicks win, it's gonna be fucking riots, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a lot of people talking shit. You're gonna have a lot of people saying, Brunson is the greatest shit since sliced bread. You know what I mean? It's gonna be all over the place. And that's something that I don't want. But when we putting down and we saying realistically, I think if Detroit, I don't know who they're gonna play, but they could definitely go to the NBA Finals the way that they're playing at the moment. Correct? I think that Anunoby not being there is going to be an issue. If you play Detroit, is that defense that they bring to the table? Is it going because nigga Thompson's going to be in somebody's shorts?
Yeah.
And if Brunson is not going to be getting shit off, you feel what I'm saying? Then it's going to be a serious issue. Then you have Cade Cunningham, who's going to be guarding Cade if Anunoby's not there. If you have Mikal Bridges, okay. Then Mikal Bridges is gonna have to, hold something, and that's the only problem with Detroit as well. And because Detroit has that problem that Cade is pretty much their playmaker and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's gonna be an issue. The thing is, if you play Cleveland, no, that's where there's gonna be an issue because there's two guys that can go and play make. You feel what I'm saying? And that is something that I don't think New York will be able to handle. I think Cleveland will get him out of there, in my
You
opinion.
think Cleveland beat New
Cleveland get
York?
him out of there. If Cleveland goes, I think Cleveland get him out of there. I think they have a better chance at Detroit because Detroit's relying on solely one guy.
Okay, all right, man. Let me tell you something.
But the thing is, defense travels, right? But offense always, if you're better O, you know what they say. You know what they say when you're playing good D.
Good D, better O.
Better O.
Yeah.
Good D, better O. So it's like, if they were to play Detroit, if Detroit is just relying heavily on one player, Detroit's going to work defensively though, and that's where they're going to have to win that round, win that. And if New York Knicks is going out beating teams by 50, 40, shooting the shit out the ball and all that stuff, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I think, but I don't think I would assume it's not going to happen that way. And then on top of that, you have a bit of experience more on the New York side if you get in Detroit. You know what I mean? You have a bit of experience, which, I know what's his name has been to the Western Conference Finals a few times, if not mistaken. James Harden, even though it's not the James Harden of old, but that James Harden is still a playmaker. You know what I mean? So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. But they can definitely make it to the finals, but they ain't going to win. Because I'm going to tell you right now, San Antonio, and you fucking damn right, OKC, it don't look like OKC going anywhere, especially now that they had the fucking 11th and 17th pick. On top of that, these niggas ain't going anywhere, bro.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy, dog? Like, this nigga is a fucking genie, man. Like
the Clippers have really fucked everything up, bro.
Yeah, they got the fifth pick, don't they? Don't they got the fifth pick? Yeah, because the Pacers were supposed to get the fifth pick, and the Clippers got that bitch.
Yeah, but the Clippers. The reason why I say the Clippers because the Clippers and also Philly. I think Philly. They gave them the picks.
Yeah.
They not really gave them the picks, but because they got hyped, because it wasn't a top like a 5 protected or something like that.
Yeah.
So now OKC's got the fucking 12th pick because of the Clippers, and then they have the 17th pick because of Philly.
And they can go out there and get whatever. They can go out there and get another 3 and D. It seems like they just know how to find players, dog.
And you already know this is supposed to be a deep draft too. So it's like,
yeah. It's like what they going? I don't like OKC now, dog.
And they still have the other is it the Serbian dude or whatever, Nikola Jokic or Nikola Jovic or whatever. And he came back, he had the disease or something was happening. He had some medical situations, and that's another player that they still have, bro.
The officiating pissing me off, all this shit, man. Fuck them, man. Them niggas is on. I can't board them niggas. But back to the Knicks, man. It's crazy because we went out here and got fucking ran by a motherfucking team who players be sticking their thumb up their teammates' ass. Throw thumb in the booty ass niggas, man. We got whooped by niggas like that, dog. They play around like that. Josh Harden and Jalen Brunson shit. Huh?
That's normal stuff in locker rooms.
What?
That's normal stuff in locker rooms. Yeah.
In certain locker rooms. You a grown ass man. You sticking no thumb. That must be what y'all do in y'all soccer locker room. You just let the cat out the bag. That's what shit y'all be doing, sticking thumbs up each other's ass and shit. Y'all bad. Y'all, you
listen, you want stories. If you want some stories, you let me know. I got stories for days.
Hey, listen, I don't want no stories. Not no stories like that. I don't want no stories like that. Them fruity stories. Oh, fruitcake ass niggas in New York, man. But sticking fingers up niggas' ass and shit. We got ran by.
But isn't whoa, Josh Hart's from where though?
What the fuck that mean? What the fuck that mean?
Means a lot. That means a lot. Don't talk about New York fruity ass niggas. Where's he from, nigga? Don't do that.
That doesn't mean nothing, man. That don't mean nothing.
Don't do that. Where is he from? He's from Maryland.
Huh?
He's from Maryland.
What does that mean?
Or did he go to Maryland?
No, Josh Hart went to Villanova.
He went to Villanova. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He's not from. Is he from Philly? Ooh, if he's from Philly, I don't want to hear.
Bro, where you from don't
mean
from
Maryland.
Yeah, where you from? That where you from shit don't. You can be from the weakest place or the toughest place. Some of the toughest dudes out here, street niggas, is gay. Oh, that shit don't mean nothing where you from. That shit means absolutely nothing. But yeah, man.
I know that. But it's just funny. In the East Coast, nigga be poking niggas in the ass. That's just normal shit, man.
East Coast, West Coast, down south, up north, all that
Nothing's
shit.
wrong with that though. This is normal. I don't know what you're thinking. This is normal. I don't know why you don't know what happens in these locker rooms, bro.
It may be normal because what's normal now is gay shit. That's normal. So maybe it is normal to some people. To me, I'm not with the shit. You know what I mean? So, no, hell no. But let's move on, man, because the Timberwolves did go ahead and even up the series and they match up with the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby did get ejected for a blatant elbow, but they went ahead and tied the series. Now, Wemby is not going to be, he got ejected from the game for a blatant purpose elbow, but he will play game 5. They did not suspend him. You know what I'm saying? Should he have been suspended? You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Jordan, you know Wemby, my guy. That's my man. But the way they officiate today's game, when you touch somebody like this, or it's a figure of speech, but you know what I mean. When you, how they falling all on the ground and you barely touching them, you got Shea Gilgeous looking like he got T-boned by a car, and what Jaylen Brown say about my guy Embiid, said look like he got shot and shit like that. The way, and you go view those plays to see if it meets the criteria for flagrant penalty 1. You got everybody doing this right here. After every single play, everybody doing this right here. By the way that they officiate the game, and the way that he threw that elbow, Jordan, that was a purposely thrown elbow. It was thrown with bad intentions. It was thrown with bad intentions. It wasn't like, sometimes you got the ball and, you doing this or whatever the case may be. No, bro. This man blatantly did that on some whole shit. If this is the playoffs, so dude's temperament will be different, especially when it comes time to defend yourself. Me, if it wasn't playoffs, I'm gonna test your jaw out, nigga. I'm gonna test your chin out, fuck boy. You know what I'm saying? Because you threw a blatant elbow at me, nigga. You could have, your pointy ass elbows. You could have hit me directly in the Adam's apple, fucked up my windpipe, fucked up my track, my breathing track. You could have did all of that shit. That was a hard ass elbow, real shit. He should have been suspended, bro, because you can't have motherfuckers walking around here, you know what I mean, thinking they can get away with that shit, and think, well, shit, he didn't miss the game. So we ain't gonna miss a game either. You gotta set the tone with shit like that. You gotta set the tone with no matter what type of player, how big you are, you stature, you a superstar, or you defensive player of the year. You want that don't mean nothing. That's picking sides. The rules gotta be the rules. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta treat like everybody the same, but you gotta treat motherfuckers fair. You know what I'm saying? All superstar and the guy down here are not gonna get treated the same. But you still have to be fair. And the fair thing is for Wemby to miss should have been ejected in that game, and he should be missing game 5. It's blatant, it's purpose. And like I said, the way that they are officiating the game today, they review everything, dudes flopping all on the floor. Well, that wasn't a flop. That was real deal. Yeah, he should miss a game. I'm a disciplinarian, so maybe you're a lenient guy, but I'm a disciplinarian. You know what I mean? Whether kids at home or coaching football, all that. I'm a disciplinarian, and you're not going to be out here throwing elbows. And just because, it's the playoffs, that don't fucking mean nothing. You could have knocked his teeth out, messed up his breathing pipes, his track of breathing, all of that shit, bro. Now we got a whole other situation, you know what I mean, with a man in the hospital fighting for his life because you did that bullshit, because you was frustrated. The tone has to be set, and it should have been set with that right there, but they didn't set it, so don't. Now listen.
Why do you think they didn't set it?
Hold on. You remember when Jalen Carter spit towards Dak? You know what I mean? When he spit towards Dak, he didn't get to play that game, but since the game hadn't started yet, they used that game as a suspension. I said he should have been suspended for next game. So I keep the same energy, whether it's my guy, my team, it don't matter. I keep the same energy all the time. Jalen Carter should have been suspended. And what happened in college that very next weekend? Another college player spit at another college player. Now, whether we know it's from what Jalen Carter did, but it's just look at the timing. This Sunday night or Monday night game, that happened. And then next week in college football, you got a college player spit at another player. You just can't have it, bro. You got to set the tone. You got to suspend that man for a game. Jalen Carter should have been suspended, and Wemby should be suspended for game 5. That's my opinion. It is what it is.
Why do you think they didn't suspend him, though?
Because he's playing game 5.
No, I'm saying, why do you think they didn't suspend Wemby?
Because he's a superstar player. That's why. And because of the views and the ratings of people going to be tuning in, he got a whole country watching. He got a whole Paris, France, a whole France is watching him. He's a phenom in France. There's not a kid or a grown up who don't know about Victor Wembanyama. And Adam Silver all about the money. I don't care what nobody say. Why you think they got all these fucking deals? You got to have subscriptions. Let this sink in. We got to have a subscription. If this was when I was growing up, we was broke, nigga. You was broke growing up. You think your mama gonna have a $15 a month Prime Video subscription? Absolutely not. Can't afford it. You think you're gonna have a $7.99 or $10.99 Peacock subscription? Absolutely not. Can't afford it. You can't. All of these different channels and shit, you gotta have Netflix is $14.99. You think we would have had Netflix? No. Adam Silver don't give a fuck about the fans. He care about the money. And if Victor Wembanyama ain't playing, it's less views and the motherfuckers ain't gonna be watching. It's about the money. That's it. And him being a superstar player. That's not fair though. So now listen, if the next dude go out here, next game, tonight, Detroit and we Detroit in the Cavs. Motherfucker throw an elbow, let's just say. Don't suspend him. They shouldn't suspend him. They shouldn't do that. I don't care if you're a superstar or not. You should not be able to do the wrong things and get away with it. You shouldn't be starting fights on the court, doing that what he's doing, late to meetings and all like film, not being at film. Everybody else got to be there. Oh, what? You don't got to know the place? You don't got to know the game plan? You don't got to know what we doing? You don't got to know what we looking for?
Hypothetically, or are you saying someone?
No, I'm just saying in general. Everybody needs to be held to the fairness,
to a certain standard. Yeah.
Yes, you can't do that shit because somebody else. I'm telling you, if somebody else did that and if Isaiah Stewart did that shit, Isaiah Stewart or somebody that doesn't bring a whole lot of views, nigga, they're getting suspended and they're getting a hefty fine. Not Victor Wembanyama, and that's wrong, and that's my guy. But I keep the same energy. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'm a disciplinary as well, to be honest, man. I'm dealing with these kids now, so people can't be doing craziness and getting away with it. I mean, you just have to hold a healthy standard, and you want to teach these kids, whoever it would be, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable, morals and values, a whole bunch of stuff. But now we're dealing with professional athletes, right? And things get heated and things happen. The only thing is if this is what they're deeming acceptable, which they didn't, to be fair, because remember what was that in the first quarter, I think?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and he got things for the game, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And Victor Wembanyama is huge for them. Not saying they can't win without him, maybe a 1 or 2 game, they probably could, but he is big for them. You already know the type of impact he has on their team.
Mm-hmm.
So they definitely him not being there for that game was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, they might lose next game, if they would not have him. And that's something that is, we had to deal with that. A repeated offender like Draymond back in 2016, but it was a repeated offender. I don't think Wemby has done anything crazy like that before, and maybe that plays a part in the thought process. Also, the money might play a thought in the thought process. So if I'm not gonna say if it was me, you know what I'm saying, because remember, if I'm dealing with kids, it's different. It's a little different. And who does it also is different. You know that, Mike. I think we know this. I think who does it plays a big part.
It shouldn't.
If Ron Artest did it, it's different. Is it as if like Rip Hamilton did it?
Wrong is wrong.
Something like that.
Wrong is wrong. I'm sorry.
100%. But that's what happened.
No, that is what happened. And I'm here to say it's wrong. I don't give a fuck who did it. I don't give a fuck who did it. From the best, if LeBron come out here and do that shit, nigga, you need to be suspended, boy. Fuck you.
Yeah, and if that's the standard that you're holding through, like that's what you're saying, then that's perfectly fine. You know what I mean? For me, I'm in the clubhouse of if that could have hurt him really and could have put him in a situation where it could have damaged his life or whatever the case may be, then I think he should be suspended. You know what I mean? I'm with you.
So it got to. No, you ain't with me. You're not with me. No. You're not with me. No. You're not.
Okay, why?
Jordan, you just said if he was in a situation where he could. I said that situation could have happened. Could have happened.
Yeah.
If he's in there, no. The fact that you actually did it should be gone. One game.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Well, because anyway, my thoughts was if it's a situation where like that elbow was a violent elbow. So
yes,
in my opinion, I think Wemby he should be suspended for one game, and then you're holding the whole NBA accountable.
Yes,
and then the whole playoffs accountable for not accountable. You're holding them to that standard that you can't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know sometimes like Dwight Howard used to hold the ball like this, and they protect themselves by doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that happens, but the way that he did that was a bit violent. You feel what I'm saying? It was real violent, like the way that Wemby did it, and he like looked, like
he did it as if he was in a fight at the club.
Yeah, and that's something that you got to look at and be like, we don't want that to be deemed as like that's something that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Then that will limit that will stop players from even attempting to do that. You know what I mean? It's different when you're trying to protect the ball and you have the ball like this and then you're like this, or what if your elbows are up like Dwight Howard and you're doing this?
But Jordan, listen, that right there. Look, obviously I didn't play in the NBA, but I played a little basketball in my life. You know what I mean? And when you they teach you that.
Yeah,
they teach you that. Like this is legal. Like you can, you know what I mean? Like this. Now, it's a difference between you can tell when somebody throwing an elbow.
Yeah,
you can tell you're doing this. Even if you like, I've seen Kevin Garnett. Even still, he like this and then go like this to somebody's face. You doing too much. Now. You can do this, but that don't mean you ain't. Don't be like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're really trying to do that. So they teach this. I'm okay with this. If you clear, I'm okay with that. But that shit he did, nah, bro. You got to set that.
So I'm with you that they have to set that. They have to set that that standard. And then now everybody in the playoffs now, if they get caught doing anything crazy, and it doesn't just have to be elbows, huh? If you do something that can hurt someone, then but that now that has not happened, players are just maybe getting suspended or flagrant ones. No, I mean for the game. There's not going to be a thing where they're going to suspend them the next game. So they didn't hold that standard. So now now it's going to be out there for more participation, or what's that called?
Participation.
No, not participation.
What?
It's going to be. They're going to be now. It's going to be more of a where people are going to have more opinions on it and saying like not opinions. It's a what's the fucking word, man? Fuck it. But now that if someone does something, now it's going to be like, oh, should he be suspended? Should he not be suspended? Rather than it's like if he does something, suspended, done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now we're gonna have these conversations because they didn't hold that standard. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where I think the NBA has fucked up on this one. You know what I'm saying? On the Wemby one.
Yeah, you can't. They fucked that all the way up. I'm sorry. They fucked that up. But sticking with the NBA, let's go to the Western Conference because my boy Bron and the Lakers, they on the brink tonight, bro. It's down 0-3.
We knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah, we did. We weren't coming into this thing like, oh yeah, we gonna have a great shit. We gonna go. That wasn't what it was. That's not what it was gonna be. You know what I mean? But what do you think the Lakers need to do to stay alive tonight? What do you think they need to do?
Hire someone to hurt somebody. They can do nothing, bro. The funny thing is, it don't even matter even if you hurt. Say, okay, let's go out there and hurt SGA. They still gonna lose.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'm sitting here watching the game. I'm like, man, let me tell you something. It ain't listen. Even if they do good at this part right here, this dude over here about to knock down a shot. This dude over here about to knock down a shot. And you got this soft ass DeAndre Ayton, this bitch ass nigga. You got two centers at 7 foot that play like pussies. You know what I mean? They can't do nothing. You got a cone out here, Luke and AR. You know what I mean? You got a cone out here, Luke Kennard. It's just too many faults. It's too much. In order for them to get a win tonight, they're going to have to go out there and do what New York did against us last night. 11 made threes in the first quarter, 18 threes in the first half, and more threes in the second half, and everybody got to be hot, nigga. And your defense is going to have to pick up. It's going to have to be one of them type of games. And if they can't do that and be like, shoot the lights out. I mean, the lights it shouldn't be no bulbs left in the building. It should be pitch black. That's what they would have to do. And since they don't have that in their arsenal, I'm afraid it's going to be a sweep tonight. We didn't come into this series thinking, oh my God, they're going to go ahead and get OKC together. You're not doing none of that shit without Luka. OKC is not the Rockets. You feel me? They got too many good players. They know. I mean, you got AJ Mitchell looking like he could carry the series. He's the baller. He doing what he want to do. He telling Austin Reeves, let me holler at you. Hey, play. Let me holler at you. I'm going to go at you, and I'm going to bust your ass. Luke Kennard, transition, Casey Wallace, 3 after 3. Everybody in SGA, it's not even being MVP SGA. He's not. He doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be. They got enough to go out there and send the Lakers home quick, fast, in a hurry, and get ready for the winner between the Timberwolves and the Spurs. So I don't think it's nothing that they can do tonight, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like I said, they would have to go off like the Knicks did against us last night in the first half and the second half, and just beat the shit out of them. It's gonna have to be a night like that, and I don't think it's gonna be that. So yeah, I think it's over tonight.
Yeah, I mean, what are we talking about? I mean, we knew this one. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I just know people in the chat. I'm lucky. I'm surprised you're not in the chat because it's just about LeBron James, him not playing hard, they thinking that he should be out the league now. Surprised you're not in the chat, man.
I told you I'm not coming in that chat. It's too much talking going on. It's too many. I wouldn't even know where to start. There's so much going on in that motherfucker. Hell no. And anybody say LeBron don't need to play no more, that lets me know your brain moves like a turtle. You're a turtle brain. That's what I don't even listen to nobody saying LeBron don't need to play no more.
Big D saying he looks uninterested, man.
Big D always got something negative to say about LeBron. Big D got something to say about somebody. If they lose a game, they ain't this, they not the guy. Big D always goes to the end of the cliff every time. I fuck with Big D, but I don't give a fuck what he's saying about LeBron. Anybody that says LeBron James don't need to be playing no more, your brain moves like a turtle. You're a turtle brain. Turtle ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
Why you say that?
Because I just explained all of it. I just explained it. They said they was going to lose games when Luka went out. You know what I mean? To close the season, motherfuckers is telling me, oh, the record going to drop now. Oh, and then when the playoffs came, oh, they going to get swept by Houston. They getting swept. LeBron and it didn't happen like that. You know what I mean? So it's clear that you're wrong. It's clear. How you out here averaging 21 or 28 or whatever he was doing in the playoffs, and then in the regular season 21 was it 7-6 if I'm not mistaken? How's that a liability? How's that you not the guy? How you ain't? What are we talking about? You a third option? Shut up. I don't even. That's them niggas that don't like LeBron. They say anything just to. I don't know. I don't even listen to them turtle ass.
Yeah, there's not much to say about this though. About the Lakers, they gonna get their ass slapped. But we knew that going in. You know, there's nothing LeBron can do. There's nothing anyone can do. There's nothing.
Come on, Spurs. Come on, Spurs.
No one can do. No one can do. I mean, I think this is a dead topic, to be honest, because everyone knew that the Lakers stood no chance, especially without Luka. But remember when I told you if they had Luka, which Big Dog and them are saying, and Mel talking about with Luka, would it matter because he's not defensive, he's not like good defensively. I'm like someone that puts pressure on someone on the off. If someone can put pressure on the opposing team scoring, putting people in foul trouble, putting people, whatever the case may be, it's a positive. You know what I'm saying? Offense is going to always be better than defense, no matter what people talk about. It don't matter what it is, and right. It's just more valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's just more valuable. So Luka definitely could have made the series a bit different. There's no doubt about it. The pace of the game slows down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He comes it becomes a half court game, and Luka in the half court is the mismatch king. You know what I'm saying? This era at this moment now. You know what I'm saying? He's the mismatch king. You feel what I'm saying? So this is something that SGA won't be able to hide. Caruso can't hide. Parsons too small. Casey Wallace too small. J-Dub ain't out there. You know what I'm saying? Chet Holmgren, he's too slow because it's just there's so many different things that he can do to dudes to put pressure on OKC. You feel what I'm saying? And then that's definitely gonna be able to help. You feel what I'm saying? And then you have Dog talking about he would get rid of Luka, everybody besides Reeves and Rui. Now let me tell you something. Like I told you,
Say that
if
again.
there's someone he would get rid of everyone besides Reeves and Rui on the Lakers. And then I look at him like I don't know what in the hell would he think that why in the heck would you if you have Reeves and you have Luka, why in the hell would you pick Reeves?
Man,
It
so,
literally
look,
makes no sense.
that
It
makes
really
no.
makes most. I remember I already told you if someone's gonna go, it's got to be Reeves. Like
Okay.
Reeves got to go if you're gonna get some because I already told you if he can't do nothing against
Yo,
if
did he not play a good game 2? He didn't have a great game 3. He did ball out game 2.
yeah, but that's not that. It's I
Yeah,
want to see what he this
yeah,
whole series as a
yeah,
whole
yeah,
is for me is big time for him. If
yeah,
he shows that he cannot do something at all against this type of team or the Spurs, I would say these types of teams right now,
yeah,
I got to go find someone that is at least that's going to be able to help Luca
yeah. I'm with
because
you.
this is what it's about. You feel
No,
what I'm saying? This is what
no,
it's about.
no disagreeing. I ain't gonna try to disagree with you.
Mm.
You gotta be better.
So
Because you gotta be. Cause it's you're a cone, baby. Like you're a cone. And
yeah, and if you have Luca out there, like Luca is going to be the one that's going to have the ball more. He's going to be the one he's shown that he can lead a team to a final. He's shown that.
yeah,
He's shown that. Other people get praised for that, but Luca doesn't for some odd reason. They praise Allen Iverson, but they won't Luca. You know what I'm
who's
saying?
they?
Especially in the group chat. I'm talking about the
Oh,
group chat.
okay.
Even people period. Even people period. People give Allen Iverson all the praise in the world, you know, because the team that he had and all that. But then if someone does it that they don't really fuck with, they don't get the same.
I
You
mean,
get what
I
I'm
ain't never
saying?
done
They
that.
don't get the same.
I don't know who they is, but I ain't never done that. So I don't know.
Yeah. So so all I know is that I know Luca can push a team. I know Luca can galvanize teams and make
Yeah,
big playoff pushes.
that's that
You know what
same
I'm saying?
team. That's that same team that he galvanized right there that we watching. Same team. All them and J Dub was out there during that series. 2024 playoffs. What I'm talking about. He was out there.
Yeah, and they're saying that they were a young team. They were the best team in the West.
Man, listen, bro. Listen to me. You could be a young team, right? The Spurs is a young team, but you don't play young. You understand what I'm saying? Like you could look at a young team and be like, they young, they always making mistakes, but that's not what the Spurs was doing. Is doing. That's not what OKC was doing then. That's not what they was doing with Kevin Durant and them. They've always had squads. Yeah, they was young. They was young. Nigga, I mean, Kevin Durant was in the league 5 years at the time. Russ in the league 4 years. These is all future MVPs we talking about. And when you come into the league, you see when a guy is going to be MVP or he going to be this type of player. You don't just see that in year 5 or 6, 7. You see it when they come in the league. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, they may be young, but they don't play young. You out here winning 60 plus games in the season, and you out here running through niggas in the playoffs. I don't want to hear shit about, oh, they're young. I don't want to hear that shit. What was Dallas? Luka had never been there. Lively and Kyrie, the only one that had been there. Kyrie. And he didn't lead the motherfucking Cavaliers. He wasn't playing good in that series. So it's not like the Mavericks had a bunch of players who've been through the fire and they've been through they haven't either. So I don't want to hear shit about if you running through niggas like them, come on, dog. Come on, man. They running through niggas. Nah, they don't get that pass. I'm sorry. I never gave them that pass. Luka went God mode. That's what it is. He wasn't supposed to be. They weren't supposed to be in the finals. You and I know this. The Mavericks that year, they was not supposed to be in the finals.
Yeah, they slapped up. They beat OKC, man. OKC
Yeah, and Luka went God mode. OKC fumbled the bag, and when they got to the finals, they were just in over their head, bro. You're not gonna beat. I know you got through OKC. You're gonna do that twice. You're not gonna beat the Celtics like that. Celtics was a fire ass team. Wasn't going. They was hitting everything. They led the league in 3-point attempts and 3-point makes, and they had the best percentage from 3-point in the corner. They had it all. They had defense. They had everything they needed to go win the championship. They was way better than the Dallas Mavericks because the Mavericks was in over their head. If Luka didn't go God mode, they would not be in the finals. And I'm gonna say it again. I compare this to LeBron when he went to the finals his first time with the Cavaliers. You know damn well you wasn't supposed to beat the motherfucking Pistons. Everybody had the Cleveland Cavaliers getting sent home. They thought it was going to be the Spurs and the Pistons in the finals again. That's what they thought. LeBron went God mode, went to the finals, in over his head. You got your ass swept. Same thing. So yeah, I mean, anybody hearing that shit, fuck out of here. Hell no. Everybody don't give Luka credit for that. You out of your mind. You out of your fucking mind. He get credit. I give Allen Iverson credit for that shit. Jimmy Butler get credit for that shit. Do we not? I mean, hell, they went to the finals with a bunch of motherfucking players from the G League. They went up Boston 3-0. 3-0. None of them niggas was drafted besides Bam. Yeah, Caleb Martin, Max Strus, Gabe Vincent. You know what I'm saying? They went up there and shot the light. They played physical defense, as we know Miami does do down in there in that culture. You're going to play defense. They shot the lights out, and they played physical. And I said, when you get physical, how many times have I said it? When you get physical with Boston, you get physical with them, you frustrate them. This is what they do. So Jimmy should get credit. Allen Iverson, Luka, LeBron. Who else? Who else is just drugged their team to a finals? I mean, maybe somebody else has, but I think they all should get credit. So whoever. That's why I don't want to come in that chat. I don't want to come in that chat. I don't want to go in there. You know what I mean? Do the Pistons take that 3-1 lead tonight? They take that 3-1 lead, or the Cavs gonna go ahead and tie it up. What you got?
Ooh.
In Cleveland, you know what I mean? It was a last game. I remember Cleveland was up 17 points. They got their ass walked down. You know what I mean? The game was nip and tuck to begin. And then Cleveland kind of took off, as we know they can do. They took off, went up 17 points, but then got their ass walked down and got the lead, took it from them and everything. And it was a dogfight again or whatever. And then boom, they eventually went up and won the game. You know what I mean?
James Harden.
Yeah. He had some big clutch shots at the end. He definitely did for sure. Floaters, teardrops, and from 3-ball. You know what I'm saying? He did that towards the end of the game for sure. But do they do that again tonight? You know what I mean? Are we gonna see a tie series 2-2 headed back to Detroit, or we gonna see Pistons say, we're gonna take this 3-1 lead because New York Knicks, they already rested. We need to get this shit over with. Let's win this game.
That was a game that they needed to win, bro. I think that was a game they needed to win.
Yep.
But now, you got Cleveland with a bit of momentum. Damn, I don't know, man. Who you got? You tell me who you got.
Listen, bro. Listen, I had Detroit in 6. I had Detroit. That's my in my mind. I got Detroit in 6. You know what I mean? So because I want my pick to be right, and also because I feel they can go into Cleveland and get a dub. So it's 2 reasons really. You know what I mean? I want my pick to be right. You know what I'm saying? But I also think they can go in there and get a dub. You know what I'm saying? I got Detroit going up 3-1 tonight. And what'll make Detroit better is if they give Asar Thompson the opportunities like a man Thompson get. Because I'm watching him close, and every time he get the ball, I know what a man Thompson do because he got the ball in his hands a lot more. And it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out next season when Fred VanVleet comes back.
Because Fred VanVleet's gonna have the ball, bro.
For sure, but that's what I'm saying. It's going to be interesting. Is he just going to listen, bro? I know we're talking about the Pistons right now and Asar Thompson. Amen Thompson, his offensive game is getting better before your eyes. He's going to come back better next season. He's going to come back better
because it still needs work though. His offensive game needs work.
Bro, listen. Yes, what's this? His second year? Is it second year? They second year players? Third year?
And now it's going to be their third, I think. Yeah.
Okay, 30. So they still very, very young in the game, and their game is getting better. Everybody game needs work when you come in the league. Everybody. I don't give a fuck.
But theirs is because they're not offensively.
Listen.
You know they're not.
Jordan, okay, listen to me. You can sit up there and just make it be that all you want to, but if you're going to sit up here and tell me that you didn't see Amir Thompson get better throughout the season offensively, you wasn't watching. He stepped up in the playoffs and played. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was balling. He was playing very well.
Playing well is different than his offensive package or bag. Okay, he's a guy who attacks the basket, and that's all he does. He can't shoot. Doesn't have a mid-range game.
That's when. Go ahead. I'll wait till you're done. I'm gonna go on mute.
Go. No, go. Yo, speak, bro. I'm just saying something when you're talking 1-2 time, man. We do this. This is what we're doing. Speak. You can go.
You ready? Okay. Amir Thompson, offensive game. Yes, he attacks the basket, but he showed capabilities and potential with shooting the basketball this postseason. I ain't saying he out there lighting it up from three, but every time I seen him shoot during the season, it was hard off the rim. Now he was shooting the ball with more confidence. He's a player that's going to work hard in the offseason on shooting because I'm pretty sure that he know that's where his game lacks. We're shooting the basketball. Every defense, he got that. Getting to the rim, he got that. You know what I mean? And I think Asar Thompson need more touches on that ball. I think Detroit would be better if he had the ball more in his hands sometime to get him better too, because Amir Thompson is a championship piece. He ain't got to be an offensive weapon, 25 points a night. He ain't got to do that. He can play defense. He can turn them buckets into transition, and he can go out there and get buckets and drive to the paint and score and draw fouls and all of that shit. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. I think they'd be better if he was involved a little more. That's all.
Yeah, the dude is like I understand that he can like I know he had the ball in his hands much more, which obviously allows him to showcase what he can and also fail. You know what I'm saying? Fail a lot to make him get better. I mean, ultimately, right? But he definitely like the reason he just can't shoot, bro. He just can't shoot at all. Like at all. Like he's terrible shooter. Terrible. That's why every time they have him in the dunker spot or they have him in the corner three, and you know what I'm saying, like in the you know what I'm saying, like that's how he gets his baskets. You know what I mean? Like literally. Everything's close to the rim.
Yep.
Everything's close to the rim. You know what I'm saying? Or he's making that little 10-foot shot, you know, whatever it is. But dude shot like 21% from three. Dude should have 25% from three also. Not just saying that's the only shots that he's did, but he can't shoot, bro. He's terrible.
He's gonna get better.
Terrible at shooting.
He's gonna get better.
I mean, you hope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely has potential. But if he gets that down, then yes. You know what I'm saying? He has to work on that. He has to work on that.
Yeah.
What's his name? I don't know about Asur. It's like the same thing. Like I know he can't shoot worth shit either.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. It's just when you can't shoot, you're limited. You know what I'm saying? You're just limited.
Get on out there, Asar. Man. Get you a shooting coach going out there and get busy in that gym. Y'all know y'all got the defense. Y'all can get to the rim, work on that jumper off.
Like what we doing?
Get you a mid-range. Get you a mid-range twin. Get your mid-range.
This dude shoots 25% from three, and in the playoffs, a Sword shoots 0% from three. What the fuck we talking about?
I ain't seen this. I haven't seen a Sword take those shots. I seen a man take those shots. I ain't seen him shoot that.
Ahmed takes some shots, but he shoots 25% from three. Dude doesn't shoot good, bro, and he shoots one 3 attempt a game.
Yeah, you know they're at the rim. At the rim. Hey, bro. That's why. This is the second year or third year. Third year,
He's going on to his fourth year.
You get better as time goes on,
and he has been getting better. And he has been getting better. I'm not doubting that.
Okay, and I'm
not disagreeing with you.
He's a championship piece,
100%. But he's always going to be a limited championship piece if he doesn't get better with his shooting.
Yes, he is. Oh, they gonna. Wait, hold on. What's his 3-point percentage?
We don't know. 25%.
What is it for mid-range?
I mean, it's not mid-range. It's just I would have to check his twos. If it's his
30%,
like 51%, but 51%.
For mid-range?
From two.
Oh, from two. Well, yeah, damn. That's pretty good.
Why? 30, yeah. Well, because where is he? Don't act dumb. What are we doing?
30% next year from three.
And that's 57% from two in the regular season.
30. So he gonna go up 5% next year. 30% from three. 30%.
That's not good enough, bro. I'm leaving you open, bro.
Jordan, that's progress. Is that not progress?
It is progress, but we know he can't shoot, nigga. I don't know why you was sitting there acting like he has a great offensive bag. This nigga has a limited bag.
And then look,
and that's low key. That's low key one of the reasons why they lost, because they can just sag off them non-ass shooters.
Hey, let's not say
in the paint.
Okay, look, let's not say limited bag. Let's just say he can't shoot. He can handle the ball. He can get to the rim. Let's just say he can't shoot.
He can handle the ball a little bit. Like, he's not like a great ball handler.
Jordan, he getting to the rim handling the ball. It ain't all cuts to the rim. He drips good.
He has the ball in his hand all the damn time.
No, he don't.
Eventually, these niggas is NBA players.
Okay,
Houston, yes.
Okay, but Jordan, he can. So he got the ball in his hands. You can have the ball in your hands all the time. That mean you're gonna make you a better dribbler. The man can get to the rim. He can get to the cup.
My brother. These dudes sag off of him. He goes, drives it to them, drives at them, and does whatever he has to do
because of the shooting. But he can also put it on the ground and get to the rim.
Not as good as you think, bro.
But he can. Well, I don't know what.
Okay.
Well, what you watching? This dude nice.
I don't know what you. He's a great defensive player. He's not nice after all that. Like,
you better hope he don't come out here 34% next year from three. You better hope he don't.
I want him to. I want him to.
That's cool, but I'm gonna tell you. I told you. I told you. I'm gonna tell you. I told you. He do. If man Thompson gets a jumper, the league is in trouble. What you say, brother, my brother? If Amen Thompson develops a J, the league is in trouble. He's going to be a fucking real deal problem. So Detroit going up 3-1 tonight, though. So it is what it is. 3-1
all right.
It is what it is, man. Anything else on your mind, dog? You know what I mean? You know, football season coming up. Schedule drop on Thursday. Been a few leaks. You know what I'm saying? I know we play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day. You know what I mean? Twan said that the 49ers play us week 5 or some shit. He's seen some leak somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the full schedule going to come out. You know what I mean? I wonder how, you know, when you get leaks, there's no loyalty. There's no loyalty. There's no way you leaked. It wasn't an accident. We got this. We in the NFL headquarters. This is where we are. Boom. This is where we are. How does it get out? Because you opened your goddamn mouth. I'll be ready to slap somebody just because they're like, why shut the fuck up? Why ain't nobody tell you to say nothing? Why are you leaking it for? You know what I mean? They shouldn't put it out nowhere, but just one source and just put it out right there. So it's because it gives you the suspense. You know what I mean? You fuck it up. Why you gonna tell me about the movie before it start? I want to watch the movie. Don't tell me what happened in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that shit. I like the, you know, May 14th. All right, cool. 8 o'clock. Whoo, that schedule dropping. I like that. But you got motherfuckers want to leak shit and fuck it up. Now it ain't a surprise no more. That shit lame. But oh well, man. It is what it is.
Get David.
Yeah, they can have him, man. Them hands is mediocre. Harold Fanning the man now. Screw up. He gone. Harold Fanning is the man now, nigga. They ain't them hands for David and Joku. We got brick hands sometime, boy. A lot of time. Them hands is suspect.
What was I gonna say? All I know is that Giannis, I mean, they're exploring trades now. Finally, the Bucks, they went to now. They're saying they're gonna explore. So
yeah,
yo,
listen, I'm
hoping.
I know you hoping. Hell, nigga, I'm hoping too. Goddamn it, shit, I'm hoping too. Whether it happen or not, motherfucker, you better try. At least try. Well, I'm not about to be in the Sixers front office, and I know he's open for a trade, and I'm not about to. Shot.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
100%.
What? You better Harry Roseman this joint. Harry Roseman shoot his shot at everything. Everything. As you should as a GM. You know what I'm saying? As you should. Shoot that shot. So I want whether they get it or not, I want to know that my Sixers shot. I want to know that we got turned down by the Bucks. Nah, we don't want. We okay. I want to know if they gave us the middle finger or what. I want to know. I don't want to go this offseason without because you know when the trade talks happen, you know we gonna know who talked to who. You know that. And if my Sixers wasn't in it, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. I'm gonna be pissed because you ain't even fucking trying. You ain't even trying. So that's it. That's all. I'm you know, it is what it is. We shall see. We shall see. Listen, man. For the ones that checked us out today, please hit that like and subscribe button so you can be up to date with all things under the lights. We appreciate y'all for kicking it with us today, but that's our show for the day. We're going to go and get up out of here, and we gone.